Hi, I'm Dwight. I'm from San Diego Superchargers in San Diego, California. This is a 97 Jeep TJ over here. We've done an engine conversion on. So he bought a used from some used lot, and then they brought it to us. We had the way we came across each other was he brought his Suburban in for us to supercharge. And after he had his Suburban in, he says, "Hey, I got this little Jeep I want to soup up." And I said, "What do you have?" And he said, "Well, it's a 97 TJ with a 4-cylinder." I said, "Well, an air filter is about all you can do to that thing." The owner likes to do a lot of washed riding, some rock climbing, real mild, I'd say mild to intermediate 4-wheel drive. He wanted to be somewhat of a rock climber. He wanted it to have some power. So I started rattling off some suggestions to him. I said, "Well, you know, everybody goes with a small block Chevrolet. Why don't we go with a Dodge? It's a Chrysler product. Jeep's a Chrysler product. Why don't we just keep the two together?" It's got a 99 Dodge 5.9 liter Magnum V8 in it with a 727 transmission and an Atlas II transfer case. The axles were made by Drivetrain Direct from under my specs. I had them made 4 inches wider to track better because I knew the vehicle was going to sit pretty high. Standard 6-inch Rubicon lift with a couple of 2-inch spacers on the front because the front end sat a little lower with the V8.
A little bit more weight in there.
Right, so I wanted to sit level. 3-speed automatic instead of a 4-speed.
The stock Wrangler one?
No, it's actually out of a full-size van.
Oh, okay.
The reason being is that the overdrive tranny is too long for the Wrangler.
Right.
I couldn't put a drive shaft back there.
Sure.
Even with the reverse rotation Dana 60 with the high pinion, it still would be too short.
Sure.
So we went with the 3-speed automatic, and then I had to trick the computer into thinking that it had an overdrive tranny with a series of relays and resistors and that trigger wheel on the back of the transfer case. And it works out fine that way. The engine's stock, so the horsepower for that engine is, I think it's 235 horse, and I think it's 330 foot-pounds of torque. That's plenty for the Jeep. That's plenty to get it going where you can go to wherever you want to go with it. I did all the wiring myself. Me and Bill at San Diego Superchargers did all the wiring. The problem was the instrumentation runs from the engine PCM, the power control module, which actually functions the whole fuel injection system of the engine. And the dash runs off of that. So you have to find the right combination of PCM to work the dash and the motor. And that was a tough chore to do. Is it smog legal? And the answer is yes, it's California smog legal. Did I have to do any frame rail modifications? And the answer to that is no. The headers that we used on it are actually a bolt-on header for a truck that actually fit into the engine compartment of the Jeep. It worked out fine. You open the hood and it looks, the PCM is in a stock location. Everything looks factory with it.